We landed on Thamia this morning. To be the first travelers here both excites and leaves me in awe. Our prayers have been answered after so many years on our ship's journey. The land itself is tropical, with flowers larger than me. We spent the day setting up a base camp, and we plan to explore the environment tomorrow. Thamia is even more of a paradise than originally thought. The wildlife is not a threat. There are grazing animals which eat heartily on the flora. The animal's population seems to be placed in check by something, though we have not seen by what. We found one of the large grazing animals completely entombed within the petals of a great flowering plant. We watched one walk up to another flower and stand there, staring at it, while the flower slowly reached down and picked it up, lifted it high in the air, wrapping it tight. The flowers are slowly digesting the animals for nutrients. Sheila was studying one of the carnivorous plants. Her hand brushed up against the petals. The flower released some sort of barbed spines that stuck to her skin and irritated her eyes and respiratory system. Sheila's condition has worsened. She's had strange thoughts. She became convinced her son was here on the planet, that she had just seen him recently walking through the flowers. Even after explaining many times that her son was safe on the Generation ship, she didn't seem to understand or care. Late in the afternoon, she took a walk. I followed her. She stepped up to the flowering plant which injured her earlier. She just stared up at it for a long time. I walked up and asked her if she was okay. She just smiled and said, yes. We walked back to the camp, and she sat in a corner, smiling. In the morning, she was gone, and I already knew where she was. She was wrapped completely in the flower. We cut her out, but she was already dead. The skin of her beautiful face was melted off from the digestive acid. As we worked to get her body out, my breath became ragged and the rest of the team began to cough. I looked around. The plants loomed over us, staring hungrily. I called everyone back. We made our way to camp. We called to the Generation ship for medical emergency evacuation. It will take them 3 days. I've seen my wife walking through the stalks of the flowers. To see her here with me is a gift. I watch her vermilion dress as it bleeds among the petals. My love is so immense, I would walk to the ends of this paradise with her. She whispers to me, and I know the others cannot hear. I know that I must follow her, that our journey has just begun. I will leave tonight.